Hi guys, it's just Adam, and today we're going to discuss why did Gerrard reject Rangers? What is going on with their manager search? Obviously, Russell Martin was sacked on a week ago yesterday, so it's been 8 days, and I've still not. We came close to a manager, and that was Gerrard. But what happened? What broke down in talks? Was it Tellwell? Was it Patrick Stewart? Was it Andrew Kavanagh and Parag Marathi? We'll discuss that in today's video. I'm sorry for the absence again. It was another family situation, but it is what it is. I'll try and basically, as I said, I'll piece together why maybe it's not happened. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, put in post notifications, go and look at all my socials and subscribe to the channel. So basically guys, let's dive right in it. Gerrard rejected Rangers on Saturday night. It got reported by Sky Sports, Chris Jack, a lot of top journalists, because this was all over Sky News, because not like Gerrard's a small name. He's one of the best midfielders England and Britain's ever produced. And it was a return to Rangers, and I think Scottish football fans would have been happy for it, because it brings when he was here, it brought a lot more eyes to it. Probably brought a lot more money to it because of the name in Scottish football, and then he left for Aston Villa in 2021 October, so about 4 years ago. When he says they look happy, everybody, probably all Rangers fans, were very pissed off. But as you look back, he done an interview with Gary Neville in Overlap like 2 months later, and he says it was due to the board not willing to give them the funds. And when I thought about it, you look at it now, Rangers owners are very wealthy at the moment. They own one of the biggest companies in the world, sporting brands in the world, may I say. What will go wrong? Because it was since Russell Martin gets that tee shot right in the top. He flew from Bahrain into London to talk to them. So it's not been him no wanting the job, I don't think. I think this has been he saw why he's had a look at it, and he's been like, no, because the exact same thing has happened. It's been the board. It's not been. I'm gonna single out 2 people here, and I think it's gonna be Tellwell and Patrick Stewart. Morley Tellwell, because it came out that he is not actually involved in the manager search, which I find weird for a sporting director to not be in, because that's the whole, that's his bread and butter. Like, he should be doing that. Patrick Stewart, I think he's head of direct football or something. I don't know, because they've all got different fucking roles now. It used to be just a rolling sausage, but now they're adding it's gone, mushrooms, tomatoes, and all that. That's not what we want. But anyway, but I think it's been down to that, because why would you fly half the fucking world just to say no? And it was pretty much agreed. There were so many journalists that said it was agreed. So that tells you a lot that you have to know. And it came out now. There were positive talks, and the door is open for the future. That just tells me that it is the right time, but maybe the Rangers board might be looking to find a replacement for Tellwell already, but Tellwell has decided to bring his son in as well. So is that quite a mess at Rangers? Because Rangers must have been the back end of 2 years trying to find a good sport director after Ross Wilson left. And he's away to Newcastle now, so that tells you, was he the problem? Probably not. It was probably. I would, if you look at it from afar, that board that were before this current new 49ers enterprise, they were shocking. And that's probably why Gerrard did leave. But now it's the good board, but it's the people there, and it's not like you can't sack. Like they've probably learned for the mistakes. They don't want to sack somebody, and then they don't have anybody to replace them because that's the problem. It's a big problem. So I think overall, Gerrard has not came because of these circumstances. But what does that mean now? Who will be the next manager? If I was a Rangers fan, I would go for Kevin Muscat because he's a very similar style to Ange, and you can see that Scottish teams don't cope with that very well because it's a breath of fresh air. They don't know how to basically. But apparently he might not be able to join for a month. So they can't go managerless for a month. Because if I'm right in saying, yep, the cup semi-final is at the start of November, 2nd of November or something. So, and that's against your biggest rivals. So it's like you don't want to go into a cup semi-final against your biggest rivals with a shitey manager, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be fucking worse than Russell Martin, let's put it that way. But we've also got Danny Rowe. Sheffield Wednesday fans, I'm former players. Barry Bannon was on Open Goal, and he says he was basically adapted to the situation. So that's maybe what Rangers do need, but Rangers need a winner, man. Like Gerrard, you know what you're getting. He might have won 1 out of 9 trophies, but he brought belief. And no matter, even if we lost, we played. You saw the signs, and it took. Like you say 1 out of 9, but the first maybe 1.5 years, the Rangers were like building. It wasn't like had the team we have now, you know what I mean? So a coach like Danny Rowe, he would get us to adapt, and he's probably one of them. I mean, he's been at Leipzig. The Red Bull group aren't too shy at scouting good because they've scouted good players, good managers. I mean, Jurgen Klopp's in with them now, so it must be a good environment. But I feel like a Russell Martin experiment as well. So I don't know about that. Slavan Vilic, the old West Ham manager, I never knew he was still about. I thought it was dead. I doubt it will be him though. Sean Dyche rejected it. But he's worked with Tellwell. So I think Tellwell is the stumbling block here, but as I said, you're not going to go, you need to find a replacement. It's just one of those things. If I was to put a £10 bet on who's to be the next Rangers manager, I'd probably say, going by reports tonight, Danny Rowe, who would, as a Scottish football fan, who would I want it to be? Kevin Muscat, because it brings names. Before it was Gerrard I wanted, but Kevin Muscat, because they've been linked with him every time, but they've not gambled with him. But must be a reason for that, or it might be, as I said, the month they need to wait. But we'll have to see. If you have an idea, if you have any links, no, but comment who you want to be the Rangers manager. Who do you think is going to be the Rangers manager? And were you disappointed to see Gerrard kind of reject it? I wouldn't say reject it, but I think he's had a look at it and he's like, no. And I think it's been true to Tellwell. Don't like naming people, but Tellwell is alright the way he speaks, but looks like a last. I mean, I don't think the signings have been that bad, but he was the one that had 100% back against Russell Martin. Obviously, I still worked it, so yeah. If you enjoy this video, guys, remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, put on post notifications, and good